Phil, go ahead.
Okay, evening guys. Well, I think it's probably the lowest in terms of sort of like my feelings after a defeat that I've had since I came to this football club, and we've had some disappointments. You can lose games in football. The manner in which we lost tonight was I've said the word unacceptable in the past. Feels worse than that. I thought we started the game bright, and then we give away 2 or 3 free kicks. We concede a goal, and then we lose all concentration, togetherness, spirit, and our heads really. And we find ourselves with a mountain to climb at half-time, 4-0 down. And then it's a case of playing for your pride. It's a case of playing for the badge, for the supporters, the unbelievable supporters. I can only apologise for them for what they saw tonight. Like I say, it's them that I feel for, more than myself, more than for the set of players. It's the supporters I feel for tonight, because they deserve better. They deserve better. And I think the thing that really surprised me was that I wasn't expecting it. From the feeling that I'd had for the last 10 days, I wasn't expecting it. And then players need to take a long, hard look at themselves, and so do I. We win, we lose together. You'll never find me blaming. I'll take full responsibility for that. And ultimately, it's my job to make this team better in this moment in time. They're not, and that's on my shoulders.
We're going to go with questions now. If you have a question, please raise your hand. Go ahead, Michelle.
Phil, you were very optimistic coming into this game, and Rodolfo got to play, and you had everybody there, the weather's good and everything. At what moment did you see things start to fall apart, and how much of it was New England and how much of it was you guys just losing it there with the free kicks that led to their goals?
Yeah, well, there's no excuses. One ball into the box, you don't mark your man. Second goal, you don't mark your man, you don't stay with runners. So ultimately, individual mistakes. And that's desire. That's a team in New England that wanted to get the second ball, wanted to get to every tackle, wanted to sprint forward, wanted to sprint back, and unfortunately we suffered mistakes early on that killed our belief and confidence. And I think that's something that we need to work majorly hard on. That was when we suffer a disappointment, we need to make sure that we can recover. That's what football's all about. It's about having courage. It's about having bravery. It's about not letting your teammates down on the field. And that is by doing the jobs on the field that are the most important jobs. Not sticking the ball in the back of the net, not having fancy flicks. It's by doing the jobs on the field that are the most important. And that is tackling, heading, winning, shielding, protecting the ball. And we're not doing that, and we've not done it for the last 6 games, and something they're going to have to rectify ASAP.
Franco?
Phil, you said some of the players need to look at themselves in the mirror, and that New England wanted it more. They had the desire. Do you feel that there are some players that have given up, or that are not playing for you? Do you feel that at this point, because the effort has been a constant talking point with this team during the season?
Do you know what? We've all got to look in the mirror, not just the players. I said, I know I said the players. I said myself as well. So don't misquote me on that. And we all have to look at ourselves, the tactics, the systems, the way that we manage, the way that we train, the way that we go on the field. But ultimately, when you're a team doesn't have an eye in it. Team's spelt a certain way because it needs everyone to be pulling in the same direction. It needs everyone to be fighting for the same cause. That's what a team is. That's what New England was. Did they have a better player than us, New England? On paper, no. But they're a team. And that's what we must become. That's what this football club must have. It must have a team. It must have a team that represents the badge. It must have a team that represents David and Jorge and Jose. That's a team. That's all I'm asking for. I'm asking for a team that will fight for each other, a team that will look around the dressing room and trust and believe in each other and fight for each other, almost like a brotherhood. That's all we need. You can win games, you can lose games, you can have great moments and you can have bad moments. This football club just needs a team on the field that plays as a team and fights for those supporters behind the goal. When I was growing up as a young kid, that's all I asked for from my team. And that's what I've asked them to do. I've asked them to look in the mirror just like I will tonight and think about, what are you doing for the team? What are you doing for the teammate next year? What are you doing for everybody that's surrounded and connected to this football club that are working 24 hours a day to give you the best platform to play for one of the biggest clubs in the MLS, in the best city in the MLS in America? That's what we've got to look at. And that is a privilege. We are privileged. I'm privileged to manage this football club. And I'm proud every single day that I drive to work, to come into this facility, into this stadium that Jorge, Jose and David built. I feel privileged. And nothing will deter me from trying to be a success at this football club, by trying to do the right things, by trying to create a team that they want. Now, it might be me, it might be somebody else in the future that benefits from what we're trying to do at this moment in time. But ultimately, the most important thing is this football club. And now we have to start fighting for this football club, and we have to do it better. And we have to work even harder. And we need to come back into training tomorrow with added determination to make this football club a success. And that's my job, to lead that.
Jose?
Phil, has the ownership group expressed any concern about how things are going right now to you personally? And do you feel their full support? Thank you.
I feel their full support. I always have done. The concern is me. They don't need to tell me about their concerns, because I have the same concerns. And I've been in football long enough, and I've been in situations where these results aren't good enough. So I know the consequences. That's no problem to me, because all I want is for this team and this football club to succeed. We're doing everything in our power to do that. We just need better performances on the field. And with that comes responsibility and accountability. And for me, I've got great responsibility, and I'm accountable for everything that I do. And we're on a run at the moment that puts me under pressure. But that's what football management's all about.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Phil.
Done.